What up? What's going on, y'all? Hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all having a good day. Yeah. Let me share this up real quick. A couple places here. Yo. Yo. Let's see what we got here. Okay. It's cold as hell, man. Very cold. Let me get this shit up in a couple places real quick, fam. Straight up. Mackie, what's up, man? What up, Mackie? What's the deal? It's cold, boy. It's cold in the mug out here. I don't know where you at, Joe, but it's cold. Uh, Damn, I'm gonna turn my headphones off. Hold up. Hey, that we smacked that parlay yesterday. Boy, you don't want to know what the temp is. You went ATL. Boy, it's below, man, probably like below 5 right now. And it feels like below like 20 in that area, stuff like that. We got a cold front coming through here. That boy talking about he in ATL. Man, go on, man. Let me slide. Let me slide, bro. Straight up. Nah, let me slide, man, because it's cold. Hey, uh, man, that okay, so we did two, we did two, we did like 3 parlays, right? So that bankroll builder I did, that cashed on a live stream last night, live betting. The live threes parlay cashed, right? So that cashed. That was like a plus 900. Um, Sabonis did go crazy. We live betted we live betted his triple double, and he ain't get there, but he went crazy. He went to 30 minutes. He back now. He back. And then that prize pick 6 man, we went 5 of 6. Like, bro, just throw in Queens 7 rebounds, man. You know how long I meditated on that shit. Like, that was a no brainer. He's a starting center, man. Not just a starting center, but at the end of the day, you know what it is, man. So we missed our 5, but we still doubled up on that. And then we did another one where we got 2 pushes, and that was a double up too. So right, so like we like, it's like we missed one. We did 2 6-mans and missed one on each one of them, right? If you were straight betting, you could have got cashed in. Kevin Durant, we cashed in on the straight bet. So we'll be during the week. It's gonna be the live betting thing, right? I'm gonna be doing a live betting thing just like we was doing yesterday because my schedule flipped. I can't. I'm working first shift now, so maybe 30 minutes before the game's lock, an hour before the game's lock. We're gonna do that every single day, and the best place for to tap in would definitely be YouTube, right? Slide in. So after you do everything you need to do, then you can slide in there and we'll re-chop it up, especially because that's where we're gonna find our best edges on the for the injury report. That's what I live for. Y'all know that's what I live for. You got to make sure you follow me on Tails up top. During my favorite play, he just ran out of gas on this. I don't understand. Jesus Christ, golly. And Mark Williams never stood a chance, right? Love the spot for Jock Landale. He treated us very well yesterday. Cashed a double-double, cashed the points plus rebounds, man. So straights are definitely a major go. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Man, I seen someone asking about Queen for 10 rebounds, but they told them not to bet it because he ain't did it. Man, hell no, man. Straight up. The best spot on the board was Jock Landale, right? My ass. And then I really liked Durant. How could you not? That's separately, right? Then I said this. Don't forget about your the Magic Center, man. What's his name? I fucking forgot that boy name. But Mark Williams, he shitted on us. That's all. It is what it is. But we made up for it in the live stream, and that's chances make champions at the end of the day. So it is what it is. Thompson Twins was clutch. I was not on them. You were saying it yesterday. I was not on them. I was not. I ain't even gonna lie. I was not on either one of them motherfuckers. I ain't even gonna lie. So, injury news, right? Take a look at the injury news real quick. I looked over it. Injury news. This is where we find our edge, right? This is where we find our edge. You know what I'm saying? This is where we find our edge. This is where you should find your edge every single day, right? It's just like reading the newspaper back in the day. You got to stop here first. You got to meditate on this injury report all game long, all day long. Got to know what it means for this person in and out. Then you won't be sitting around talking about, so who is this guy? Who is that guy? Where did he come from? Da, right? Let's get to it. I don't got a lot of time. I got to go to my son's game. He finna get ready his regionals right now. It's going to be lit. 8th grade. Hey, it's going to be really, really, really lit, right? So it is what it is. Rewind it back. Here to the first game. We got Washington and the Hornets here. Looking at the injury report here, we have Middleton, Kolobali, Bagley, Johnson, Vukovic, all these motherfuckers out, right? That just brings it back to concentrated usage, right? So it's going to be concentrated usage for a certain amount of people, right? That's kind of like what you want. That's really what you want, right? You want concentrated usage, but sometimes it's not all good, right? But Trey Johnson, 30 minutes straight, in 30 minutes in 3 straight games, okay? Over his 2.5 threes in 3 of his last 4 games, okay? You're going to get, coming off the bench, you're going to get Bub Carrington, right? He's played 30 minutes or better in 8 of his last 10 games. Lately, 38, 37, 38, 37, 32, 32, 39, 31. That's what I mean by usage. That's what I mean by concentrated usage, man. The minutes equal opportunity, right? Can I definitively say I know what he's going to do? No, I cannot, right? Sometimes he pops into the assist category. He's been consistent in the 3-point category, right? So, those are the things I need, we're going to look at, because I'm not looking at this shit. I'm not betting straights on this particular game for this particular team right now, right? Maybe in the next hour or so, maybe I might, but this particular team, these couple of particular players, I'm not betting straights on them right now, but we know we like same game parlays as well, right? And you want minutes, equal opportunities. You want the highest minutes, highest usage players in there to make a profit. Don't be scared to make your plus 100. Don't be scared to make your plus 200. That's where we fuck up at when we going past that. Make you some money up out of there. But like I said, the minutes, equal opportunity, and things of that nature. So that's where I'm at. These guys are the guys that I'll be betting on. Keyshawn George, at one point, I really like to bet his rebounds and assists, okay? Don't know if I'll go there today, but coming off a game where he had 12 rebounds, 7 assists, yes, sir, Mackie. Coming off a game where he had 12 rebounds and 7 assists, and he's coming off 3 straight games. 4 of his last 5 games, he's played 30 minutes. It feels like he's into the thick of things now. It feels like his minutes are back solidified, and he's going to have to be out there. Okay, looking at the injury report, just like I said, looking at the injury report, look who's out. Middleton wasn't even out. Right, so that's why it's important to pay attention, because Underdog, they kind of made a mess. They made an error, right? So they just corrected it right here. 19 minutes ago, they posted this injury report. Middleton was not on the injury report. Bam. Let's go down here. Okay, Middleton is out. Middleton was questionable 34 minutes ago. Then Middleton was out. Bang. Then they updated it, right? That's big, right? Because now usage is really concentrated now, right? Now you're going to get somebody like Justin Champagnie in there, right? So he's one of the best rebounders on the team, right? So Justin Champagnie, you could definitely look at his rebounds at 7.5. It's going to be in play. Doesn't mean you have to play it, but it's going to be in play, okay? So at the end of the day, it is what it is with that situation. Versus this team here, he had 9 rebounds on December 23rd, last time these two teams played. So you know he's capable. So all you got to do is stay out of foul trouble. I can go up here and so we have a lot of players out. But what's going to be interesting here? I'll take off 2 players, right? That I think that'll be interesting. I'll take off Chris Middleton. I'll take off Coulibaly, right? And I'll take those guys out for the whole team. So, in the absence, the last 2 games, Trey Johnson, without those guys, had 19 and 18 points. Keyshawn George, lately, 29 here. Here's a guy, you could probably look at his PRAs or rebounds and assists. Has been one of my favorite props for him. Justin Champagnie, he will get you that 3. He can look up and get you 2 or something like that too. So don't be afraid. I ain't going to say don't be afraid, but he'll have extra usage. So, and he can get in the rebound category here and there, So, it is what it is. Like I said, his rebounds are in play. Looks like the Charlotte defense have been giving up points to the power forward position. If you want to take a look at that on the season, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll talk about this game here a little bit. I ain't going to say in depth, but a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because this game is getting ready to come on, right? So looking at the points here for Charlotte to the power forward position, Charlotte, number 1, giving up the most points on the season to the power forward position. When you're looking at the rebounds for Charlotte, around the middle of the pack at 17 for the power forward position. George points, points, rebounds, or PRAs. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that for sure. What about the threes, though? 3-pointers made. Let's see. Charlotte, number 7th, right? Number 7, right? So, like I'm saying, right? So, looking at the injury report and shit, let me see something. Sharif Cooper. Bagley's even out, right? Bagley hadn't played since the 19th, right? So, Bagley's not even playing. Anthony Kiel. No Coulibaly, no Vukovic. Yeah, if them motherfuckers could stay out of foul trouble, bro. Listen, if they can stay out of foul trouble, he's gonna be out there. This could come out to be a good same game parlay. The Wizards gonna have to bring it. You know what I'm saying? The Wizards are going to have to bring it, bro. They're going to have to bring it, right? Because I'm going to tell you, the only motherfuckers, like I tell you, I'm looking at Trey Johnson. I'm only looking at Trey Johnson. I'm looking at, Malachi Branham. Let me see. He might pop out. But I'm looking at Trey Johnson. I'm looking at Bub Carrington, Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, Justin Champagnie, and Alex Sarr. Those guys, those 6 guys should play a ton. Should play a decent amount of minutes. Alex Sarr coming off a 36-minute game. It's hard for me to decipher where he's going to pop up at on a consistent basis, whether it be points, threes, or rebounds. But you got to figure it out, right? You got to figure it out. On the other side, LaMelo Ball should hit his assist, right? If he doesn't do anything else, he got to go out there. He should go out there and be a point guard and hit his assist, right? That's one thing. You're sitting at 6.5, even at a parlay piece, whatever case may be. So he should do that. He's been rebounding the ball very well. You can look at his rebounds, right? You can look at his points plus rebounds, shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? This is what he's been doing, okay? Versus Washington, 20 points, 19 points to 3. This is what he does. Brandon Miller, he does put up the 3, right? 7 threes, 11, 9, 11. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't talk you off of that. Miles Bridges. I don't mind the 1.5, 3. You can look at his rebounds as well, going up against this team because you see how short-handed this team is. Okay, so his rebounds could be in play. You don't have to go there. Don't go there if you don't see it. Don't go there. Straight up. Now, Brenner. I'm looking at his points plus rebounds. One or the other, both, either or. I got to figure it out, right? Looking at this team, we know this team is kind of shorthanded. Looking at this rebound prop versus watch this defense, you already know centers can put up points. I just feel like, he's coming off a game on January 22nd where he almost hit the double-double. The double-double in 27 minutes. The double-double right now is plus, that's got to be plus 1,000. That's got to be plus 1,000. Let me see. That was DraftKings, though, but let me see. You get it plus 700 on FanDuel, the double-double. I know he probably won't get there. So, but what if he does, right? Or he could get damn near close to it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you put $1 on it. He might get there, right? The double-double plus 800 on DraftKings. That's probably your best line, right? Coming off a game where versus Orlando, he played 27 minutes, 10 points, 9 rebounds, okay? You could also look at the points plus rebounds. I'm thinking that's where I'm at, right? Points plus rebounds. The spot is there. That's all we can worry about, right? Is the spot there? Okay, then that's all we can worry about. You know what I'm saying? Is he capable? Yeah, he's capable. And the spot is there, right? You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that situation. Moving along, right? So I've been going for 17 minutes already. Moving along here. I don't want to be too long because I got to get ready to go. So New York Knicks, Philadelphia, right? Truth be told, I'm looking at this total and it's a 227.5 over under, right? I'm trying to tell you, bro. I don't know who's gonna do what here. There is some firepower here. I can see instances where this game goes over. Okay, I haven't been seeing any resistance from this New York Knicks defense. It's a lot of mouths to feed. Now that I'm strolling through this, it's a lot of names popping out now. I mean, listen here: Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG, Karl Anthony Towns, a little bit of Robinson coming off the bench. Then you got Tyrese Maxey, VJ, Kelly Oubre killing it, right? Kelly Oubre killing it, multiple threes. Yeah, I like that, right? Paul George. What I do like is just 3.5 assists for Paul George in the midst of all these names that's out there, right? I think Paul George is veteran and savvy enough. He's veteran and savvy enough to go out there and have the ability to get people involved. That 3.5 assists, he's over in 6 of the last 10 games, and he's over in 4 straight. I like it, right? He could be the guy that can get everybody involved, right? The point forward type of guy. He got Joel Embiid on the block. He got Kelly Oubre back, letting it ride from 3 and shit like that. Then you got VJ out there, right along with Tyrese Maxey. He's going to shoot the ball as well. Somebody like Paul George should have no problem with scaling back a little bit, getting everybody involved, being that glue. I can see the 3.5 assists, right? I can see Embiid getting there. I can see a lot of people getting there. I can also see the 76ers probably beating these boys, right? So me, personally, it'll be probably 76ers and the over, right? Some shit like that. Or maybe 76ers team total over if I don't feel like a full game, right? Something along that area. And then it's a lot of props to decipher here, but this 3.5 assists for Paul George kind of like stands out to me. Oubre, Oubre points, McBride points, Robinson rebounds. Yeah, it's just so much to unlock here. I think if you're doing a bankroll builder, I don't think it'll be hard for you to go in there and find yourself a bankroll builder. I'm gonna keep it moving, right? Because like I said, I was really undecided. Now for this Golden State Minnesota game, let's rewind it back, right? Let's rewind back to the injury report. Kuminga out, Butler out, Seth Curry out, right? So Kuminga and Butler is out. Big part of, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? That's crazy work. So Curry, I don't see any world where I think they could guard Curry. So let's get that shit out the way. We know who Curry is. I'm be falling off Curry assists. He did me dirty last game, but I could dig it, right? So Curry's numbers are in play, whatever the case may be. He's murdered their ass as of late too. Man, 30, 31, 31, 13, 39, 6'3", 7'3", 7'3". I mean, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? It's Curry. Now, Pods, you want to pay attention to Pod's role. I guess he could be the point guard. He should be the point guard, okay? So he coming off a game we had 10 assists versus Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But go figure, that was Dallas, okay? The 3.5 assists, I would not take the under here. So, you know what I'm saying? He's hit this number in back-to-back game versus his team. He's going to be out there. I'm not taking the under. It's the over or nothing for me, the 3.5 assists. For Pods, keep in mind, Pods can rebound the ball. I couldn't talk you off the 4.5 rebounds here and or rebounds plus assists, okay? And either or, right? So rebounds plus assists, I can talk you off of that either. And his points prop sitting at 13.5. He's taken 19, 10, and 13 shots in 3 straight games. So yeah, right. He could probably end up having a better matchup than Curry. I don't know who they're gonna put on Curry. Moses Moody, that 1.5 3. I like it. I do. The rest of these guys, Quentin Post, I can see instances where Quentin Post can hit his 3. Last time these two teams played, on Rudy Gobert, stretching the floor. I can see him hitting this 1.5 3. I wouldn't take the under here. It would be the over or nothing. The only thing about Post is, sometimes he's off, right? So we'll see how they're going to get an extra spark of offense. Don't forget about guys like Buddy Hield and my guy DeAnthony Melton coming off the bench, right? So the 12.5 points for DeAnthony Melton, I really, really like that. I really do, and I wouldn't take the under here. So it would be the over or nothing for me for DeAnthony Melton. McDaniel rebounds, you like McDaniel rebounds? Bet, let's get to it. So on the flip side here, Dante DiVincenzo, I don't see too many. I don't see the resistance here a lot. The 3 threes, if you want it, take it. I like it, right? 12.5 points. Mama Mindset, what's up? Damn, I forgot who that is. Oh, man, get your ass. I know who that is. Right, that's my boy. He said, what about Gary Payton? I fuck with Gary Payton. It's just I probably would look at Gary Payton more of a defensive props or something like that, right? So taking a look at Gary Payton here, 5.5 points, not out of the realm of possibilities. But, I think we'll see where his minutes at, right? 17 minutes in the absence of Jimmy Butler last game is pretty much right on par with what he's been doing. It seems like the injuries are not benefiting him, right? They're not benefiting him, right? It just don't seem like, he doesn't get a bump. As of right now, he hasn't been getting a bump. For those reasons, I'm out, right? So, I can talk you off whatever you want to get to him for, but it's just not for me. For me, I'm looking at, as far as guards coming off that bench to bet on, like I said, I'm looking at the first one off the bench, I'm looking at DeAnthony Melton. Here's a guy, consistent 20-something minutes, and then the field goal attempts are there, 14, 8, 16, 6, 15, right? So today, I'm looking at him to take at least 15 shot attempts. DeAnthony Melton, I'm looking at DeAnthony Melton today. As far as guys coming off the bench, and then Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is somebody they're going to definitely need to help stretch the floor. I'm looking at somebody like Buddy Hield too. 1.5 3-pointers, he can make that in his sleep. You get no Kuminga, you get no whatever the kid's name is. He tore his Butler. You get none of those guys out there. He might see an uptick in minutes, Buddy Hield. So it is what it is with that situation. And then last but not least, when you got somebody out there that's going to be, you got to look at Draymond Green. The last 2 games, the potential assists haven't been looking great for him, right? But his assists are sitting around 5.5. You know, there's going to be lineups where they're going to have Rudy Gobert out there, and Draymond Green will be playing the center out there, like point center and shit like that, just running around. And then also that puts him in play for a 3 or 2. So 2 games ago versus this team, he did hit 2 threes. As of late, you see he's been jumping into the 3-point category. When you got somebody like, your boy Rudy Gobert on the outside, it's not hard to go out there and stretch his ass out for 3. So at the end of the day, you know it is what it is. Some guys that's gotten there. Victor Wembanyama just gave him 3 threes. Bobby Portis gave him 2 threes. Victor gave him 4 threes right there. Vucevic gave him 2 threes. So, stretch centers can go out there and get their ass, work. And you still thinking about stretch centers, like I said, post, and even guys like Al Horford can come out there and, stretch them out a little bit as well. So look at those guys. As you can see, Al Horford over his career has definitely hit that 3 versus Gobert. So, they might be able to figure things out. We'll see. It is what it is. Whoo, man. Dante DiVincenzo, like I said, his numbers are in play. It's a pretty low number at 12.5. Anthony Edwards, he's going to do Anthony Edwards things, of course. Jaden McDaniels, the rebounds. I couldn't talk off the rebound prop. Shout out to Mackie, man. I couldn't talk off the rebound prop here. Looking at his numbers and his hit rate, he's over in 8 of 10. This is a rebound prop that I probably wouldn't take the under. So for me personally, it would be the over or nothing if I was to go there. Not my play, so I probably won't be going there. I just don't like to bet on McDaniels, man. He's turned the shit around though. He's turned shit around. Now, Julius Randle is an interesting case, especially versus this team, okay? Because up against this team, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, he's been balling. He's hitting his points prop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. Does that mean, am I going to bet on him? Probably not, but I'm just letting you know. He has been balling. I'm not the guy that jumps on the bandwagon and stuff like that. Sometimes it helps me. Sometimes it hurts me. I would rather, if y'all guys been playing him, go ahead and play him, right? Because if I play him, his ass going to lose. I mean, he ain't getting there. But at the end of the day, you have to figure out how Golden State Warriors, and you don't have to bet him right now. You can wait till the lineups come out, see what the lineups in. Is Draymond Green at the 5? Is Draymond Green at the 4? Because that's going to determine who's going to get Randle, and then you could probably make a better make a better observation on how you want to attack Julius Randle, right? The 1.5 3, yeah. Now that I can't talk you off that for anyone, right? 1.5 3, especially somebody like Draymond. If he ends to getting him, Draymond's one of those guys that will test you, but he's not the one to test, right? Julius Randle is not the one to test. He will knock that motherfucker down. Rudy Gobert. Now Rudy Gobert, you will get value on the double at plus 115. I think this is a spot where he can get there. He's got double-digit rebounds in 10 straight games, so that's good for him. Versus this team here, double-double last game, right? Kerr has the ability to limit certain centers sometimes, right? Sometimes, right? So does he have the personnel out there and shit like that to do it today? I don't know, right? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what he has up his sleeve. If you don't like the double, seems like he's been scoring on this team. You could also look at the points plus rebounds, and this points plus rebound prop is sitting at 22.5. You could combo on both up. That's another option you can look at. Or you could, I don't know, right? So, I mean, it's Rudy Gobert, so it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But he's been in the rebound category a ton here, so I give him his credit. Next game here, Cleveland, Orlando. Not my favorite game. This is a back-to-back. Not my favorite game. The spot. When I'm looking at the spot here, I do like the spot for Donovan Mitchell. Even if Suggs is playing, which Suggs is playing. This is his first game back in quite some time. Suggs is one of their cornerstone guys defensively. Last 3 games, they've given up this assist prop, 7, 13, and 11. Now, if you look at the passes, this is interesting to me. In the absence of, it hasn't been updated from yesterday, but in the absence of Garland, he has been passing a lot. 63 passes, 49, 68, whatever the case may be. You want that 68 passes. He did a potential assist, 17 potentials, 18 potentials, 14 potentials, 19 potentials, right? So that's just a form of saying, hey, he's passed the ball and he's, his teammates, he had the potentials, but has he been getting there? He probably hasn't been getting there, right? So three assists on 14 potentials. You want him to convert around half of their potentials, meaning he should be getting to his assist prop. He should be getting there. Now, you got Ja Morant just gave them 11, right? Cam Spencer just gave him 13. 13. Wait, Cam Spencer gave him 13 assists. Ja Morant gave him 11 assists, and then you got LaMelo Ball came in and gave him 7 assists. He should be able to get to this assist prop. I would just say he should be able to get to this assist spot. We know the points. We know the threes. We know that's in play. He don't need me to tell you that about him. Jalen Tyson. This motherfucker come in shooting the ball like 40 going north. 17, 13, 17, 14 shot attempts. I guess it's okay, but I would like for this guy, Evan Mobley, to have those shot attempts, right? So Evan Mobley jumped in his bag yesterday, had 24 shot attempts. Prior to that, he had 13, 14, 11, 10, 11. No. Oh, Mobley, you should be taking 17, 18 shots, sir. Straight up, 17, 18 shots. So, in that sense, when I'm betting on Mobley, they kind of like puts him into the combo line for me, which be like points plus rebounds, shit like that, right? So at the end of the day, it's just the usage for me, right? He needs to take more than 14 shots. Last 10 games, he's averaging 14 shots. He needs to take more, especially in the absence of Garland. Rewind it back. Jalen Tyson, at this point in his career right now, especially without Garland, this motherfucker ain't never seen a shot he don't like. So he's taking 17, 13, 17, 14 shot attempts. He's been rebounding the ball. The assist has been there pretty good. You can look at his rebounds and assists. You can look at his full line PRAs. That 1.5, 3. I couldn't talk you off that 1.5, 3 for anyone that shoots threes. It's when you start getting into the 2.5, 3 range is where I started having concern at. The 1.5, 3, I think that's kind of like a given. He's been balling. I can't take anything from Jalen Tyson right now. So it is what it is, right? This is a back-to-back for these guys. We'll see what's going to happen. Wade, whatever. Mobley, like I said, he needs to shoot the ball more, right? You're fucking up people's money not shooting the ball more, right? So it is what it is. Only 18 points for him in 4 of his last 10 games. Mackie say Mobley rebounds, Paulo rebounds. We'll see. Allen, he continues to hook everybody on that 10 rebounds, but he's hit that 9 rebounds 3 straight games. We took his 9 rebounds yesterday. He pushed for us on Prize Picks, right? So he'll be faced up with Wendell Carter. Over the season, over the years, he's rebounded the ball okay versus this team. Sometimes he'll go out there and sell, though. Right? Me personally, I hit his 9 rebounds yesterday. Part of me wants to say leave him the fuck alone, right? Me personally, my motto, I'd rather miss some money than lose some money, right? And I don't dwell on it, right? So if I fade him, his net 8.5 rebounds, and he gets there, I'm not going to dwell on it, right? It is what it is. I ain't lose nothing. So personally, I'm probably going to end up fading his rebounds. Just not even, I couldn't talk you off of it, though. Straight up, I couldn't talk you off of it. So it is what it is. I don't like the pace this game could be played at. We only have a 227 over-under. Even though this offense is going to be concentrated, at the end of the day, that's where I'm at with this shit right here. That's where I'm at. Good same game parlay atmosphere when you stick it to the highest usage players. Remember, Mobley ain't been taking the shots that he's been needing to outside of last game. I don't know what got into him last game. Maybe the coach said, hey, man, you need to take your shots, right? So keep an eye out on that situation. He took 24 shots yesterday. That's almost 2 times as much as shots as he's been taking in his last 10 games. Okay? And then you got guys coming off the bench like DeAndre Hunter, who can be of some service in this game. You know, shit like that. A couple more guys, but I'm not going to get into it. Now, Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs knows how to get hurt, right? Just, you know, he hasn't played since January 2nd. Prior to that, he got hurt on December 13th, didn't come back to December 31st. Then, after December 31st, he played on the 31st and the 2nd, then got hurt again. And now he's coming back here on the 24th. So he's missed 22 days, okay? He's missed 22 days. His points prop sitting at 11.5. That's my bad. I should have went back and seen the type of injury because then I could tell exactly where, you know, what type of injury did he have. That way I could tell, okay, whatever, right? If it was in the thumb, it shouldn't affect his minutes. Some of the injuries are going to affect your minutes in different ways. A thumb shouldn't affect your minutes, right? Some shit like that. So I needed to see what his fucking minutes were, what his injury was. You said it's 28. What you mean? Either way it go, it's still a decent number. And I'm not at 11.5, and I'm not afraid of this backcourt here. So the rebounds for him has been a staple. That 2.5 rebounds. So you know something that you could probably look at, but you just want to know what his minutes looking like, bro. Straight up, you want to know what his minutes looking like. Anthony Black, man, these guys just haven't been sexy to me, man. Straight up, I ain't even gonna lie. They haven't been the sexiest. Now, Franz Wagner out. You can go back to seeing head-to-head average. Only played them once. Trying to figure out who you was talking about. Head-to-head average. Head-to-head. Who were you talking about? Were you talking about Allen? I don't know. I got to figure it out. You'll let me know for sure. Suggs. Let me go back. Anybody know what Suggs' injury was? 28. Back he played them once on the 20 in November. He had 28, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Paulo probably was out, and Franz was probably out. Yeah, Paulo was out. No, Franz was in. Paulo was out. Them motherfuckers can't do nothing together, right? They can't do. Franz and Paulo can't do shit together. Them motherfuckers can't do nothing together. They can never be on the same page. And Suggs, all three of them motherfuckers like a revolving door. They're in and out the damn lineup. Paulo, I would imagine you see him shoot more than 12 shots here today. He's played very well versus this team. So we'll see what's going to happen here. The usage should be there for sure. So this 23.5 points, I couldn't talk you off of it. Am I going there? Probably not, right? Maybe, but we'll see. Wendell Carter, I can see him step out hitting the 3 or so. 2 of his last 3 games versus this team, he hit the 2 threes. You get good plus money on 2 threes for Wendell Carter. Don't know how I feel about the rebound situation, not even going to lie. Don't know how I feel about the rebound situation, but I can't talk you off the 1.5 threes. I can see him try to make somebody like Jared Allen step out there or hit a 3 in transition or something like that. Wendell Carter can do that. Man, the Boston and Chicago. Man, shout out to the Bulls, man. They about to retire my boy Rose jersey today. That shit finna be lit, right? So the Bulls, I expect Derek White to go. He didn't go last game. I expect Derek White to go. Looking at the passes. So looking at the passes between Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, it's so hard to decipher which one of those guys are going to pop up into the assist category, right? You look at the passes, 50. I'll give you that for Peyton Pritchard. 50, 11 potentials, 50 passes. 12 potentials, 50 passes. 11 potentials, 50 passes. Last game without White, 12 potential assists, 72 passes. That was without White. Here's some of the passes for White. With Pritchard, right? 10 potentials, 60 passes, 11 potentials, 61 passes, 13 potential assists, 60 passes, 10 potential assists, 64 passes, and then 42 passes, right? Both of them passing the ball enough to get to their assist prop, and you can see it in the in the lines here. He's had 5 assists or more in 8 of his last 10 games. Derek White, and then he continues to fluctuate up and down. Peyton Pritchard. So for the assist prop, it's a good matchup for the assists for both guards. Good luck finding out which one gonna get there. Okay, Peyton Pritchard without White, big time 32-point game, 6-11 for 3. Can that catapult him into being back on track? 2.5 threes at no vig at plus 115 for Peyton Pritchard. We know he's supposed to be able to get there. Versus the Bulls, he should be able to get there. I don't know if I'll be able to get there, right? So 17.5 points. We'll see what's going to happen. It is a back-to-back for this Bulls. For the Celtics here. White didn't play. He'll be probably the fresher of the rest of the team. I can't talk you off numbers for anybody. We do know that White is a decent shot blocker, so you can look at shot blocks and stuff like that for him. He's got multiple. His line set at 1.5, multiple shots blocked in 6 of his last 10 games. Versus the Bulls, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Jaylen Brown, another guy, he's got 3 straight double-doubles and coming off a triple-double versus Brooklyn. The usage is through the roof for him. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Usage is through the roof for him. It's Jaylen Brown. It's whatever you want to do, right? It's whatever you want to do, straight up. So the rebounds is kind of enticing at 6.5. He's over this line at 8 of 10. It's very enticing, including one of those games versus the Bulls where he had 8 rebounds. If you don't think he's going to be aggressive in the points category, you could definitely look for him in the rebounds category. Sam Hauser has been on fire from 3, 10 for 21, 4 for 7, 5 for 7, and 5 for 10. What do you want me to say? His points prop sitting at 11.5. Kada, this is where you guys know I like to bet rebounds and things like that. And points plus rebounds. This is where I feel like I need to jump in at. In some shape, form, or fashion. And you could also look at the backup center too. But I'm talking about Kada for right now. The Bulls have guys like Vucevic has always gave you your rebounds. And, sir, don't fuck with my rebounds. That's Vucevic lick right there. I'm not going to guard you like that, right? Type shit. So you can see what some of these centers has been done. You can see whoever the fuck is Hall, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Kada right here, 13 points, 13 rebounds versus the Bulls. That was a double-double. Speaking of a double-double, you'll get that for him at plus 270 right now, something that I don't mind taking a stab at. It just is what it is. But personally, I'll probably be looking at his points plus rebounds. Points plus rebounds, maybe something like that on Prize Picks or whatever the case may be. But, yeah, so, right. Some of those guys for the Bulls, Isaiah Stewart, 31 and 3 rebounds. That was definitely crazy. Gafford, 6 and 7. Sengun, 23 and 7. Filipowski, 19 and 7. Claxton had 14 boards, 5 assists. Zubac 11 rebounds, Gobert rebound, whatever, man. It is what it is. So Kada, his rebounds are in play for me, bro. Straight up. Just long story short, points plus rebounds, and if you're feeling froggy, you can get to the double-double. Or either or. I'm trying to figure out which one, right? Which one would probably be the rebounds, considering even you could get the 10 rebounds for him at plus 140 if you're feeling froggy. I think Vucevic is going to get to his boards too, but it is what it is. But rebound chances, he's been going after it, right? 20 rebound chances, 27, 16, 18, 20, 14, 13, 21, 16, whatever the case may be with that. And then, if you're really feeling froggy, you can look at Garza, right? Garza on the back end, don't have lines out for him right now. Garza will step out and hit a 3, things of that nature. Coming off, 12 points and a 1 rebound game, but you could look at Garza. He could probably be of some service as well. Josh Giddey, Don't know how I feel about getting. Don't know if I'm going to go to him this game. Played 26 minutes in this game, first game back. Yesterday had 21 points. I don't know if I'll go there. I don't know if I'll be messing with Kobe White. Boston can give up the 3, right? And especially to the center position. And we'll get to that. Of course, I like Vucevic, Koros, Buzelis is. Now, Buzelis is interesting to me right now. The 1.5, 3, and or his points proper sitting at 13.5 is kind of a low number. I couldn't talk you off of it, right? I don't mind it. And then Vucevic, I do like the 1.5 threes for him. There has been some centers getting busy against these guys. Vucevic gave him 3 threes last time he played them. Dayron Holmes gave him 2 threes. Huff gave him 3 threes. Bam gave him 3 threes. Kongu gave him 3 threes. So you can hit the threes on the centers. I mean, they can give up the threes to the center position. If you want to look at all season, you look at the 3-pointers made. Then you look at Boston versus the center position, 4th most threes on the season. If you want to look at lately, we can probably go here, go to weeks, go to the last 2 weeks, bam, see how that's been looking, and number 10. So they still stand to give up the threes there. The wild card here would be the rebounds for Vucevic. I can see instances where Vucevic can't get to his rebounds. I mean, he gave him 15 rebounds last time these two teams played. He's a savvy veteran. How are they going to feel on Derrick Rose night? We'll see. We will see. And then last but not least, probably not fucking with Ayo, but I wouldn't mind looking at Jalen Smith here. Jalen Smith, he can't hit the 3, okay? He can't hit the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games with him hitting the 3 ball. Versus Boston, I don't think he played. He did not play that game versus Boston. But here's a guy, as much as Boston giving it up to the 5, I can see instances where he could come out there and hit his 3. And he definitely, he could probably come out there and hit the rebound prop as well. As you can see, he's been over his rebound line in 8 of his last 10 games. So it is what it is with that situation. He's somebody that you look at coming off the bench. The Lakers game. Lakers and Mavericks, right? So me, personally, in this game, I'm not trying to wreck my brain over this shit here. Luka could very well go ballistic here today. You can look at his everything, triple-double for him. You can look at that for real, right? No, you know this already. We know this, right? Marcus Smart, not fucking with him. Lavaria either. LeBron James. I can see instances where he can get to his motherfucking assist prop, a double-double or something like that. This team is getting ready to revert back to, especially in the paint. You know what I'm saying? They not good like that. So I can see instances where LeBron can pop out for a double-double and some shit. Or hit his rebounds and or assists. So you can look at his rebounds and assists or something shit like that, PRAs, whatever, right? They need to win this game. Now, from a spot standpoint, I really like this spot for DeAndre Ayton. Give me you get the double-double for DeAndre Ayton at plus 260 on 226 on price. Give me that. I don't care if you don't get there, right? Or and you can look at the rebounds as well. 10 rebounds at plus 185. They give you 8.5 at plus 115. I took the 8 on Prize Picks. So I had them for. Boy, that boy went out there and didn't come back out. That's crazy. It did play 20 minutes. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is right now. I don't know what it is. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. He played 14 minutes with the eye thing. Didn't come out for the second half. We were cruising. I had him for 10 rebounds. He was cruising. First half, 8 rebounds. Boom. Didn't come back out. Next game, 20 minutes. Like, what are we doing, right? What are we doing, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm going back to the well with DeAndre Ayton. Give me them 8 rebounds, man. Straight up. Give me them 8.5. Give me them 9.5. And I'm probably going to play the double-double, man. Straight up. I ain't going to lie. You're going to have to fuck me up. On the other side here, Max Christie for 3. I mean, Najee Marshall. I really like Najee Marshall. He's coming. He's been balling, right? So this points prop I couldn't talk you off of it. It's steady climbing up. It's at 18.5. I ain't gonna say it's too rich for my blood because I know he's give you upside on that play. And you got Luka and LeBron out there not playing a lot of defense. This could be a spot where Najee Marshall goes off again. And then I would probably, me personally, I would probably look at Najee Marshall. I mean, for what he's doing, for what they doing. Najee Marshall for putting that ball in the rack, right? Even Cooper Flagg, for somebody like Cooper Flagg for putting that ball in the rack. Max Christie for what he does, shooting at 3. And then the rest of these guys, the Caleb Martins and all that shit, I'm not fucking with them at all. Straight up. That's how they would be. You know what I'm saying? That's how it would be for me, right? The little guards, we were looking at your Brandon Williams and your Nimharts. I have to wait a little bit too close to the lock to see what these lineups going to look like. But Cooper Flagg and Najee Marshall for me personally, and like I said, if I'm looking for a source of threes from this team, it's going to be Max Christie. Last game on the docket, man. I'll take a quick look at the injury news just in case to see if we got any more injury news related things here. Ja Morant to miss 3 weeks. That boy there is made of Charmin. All right, back to where we were. Now, injury report. Larson, probable. Powell, questionable. Mitchell, questionable. Marketing, questionable. I expect Marketing to go. Love, one of the bigs, doubtful. Out. Nurkic, they best big, doubtful. Niang, Kessler, those guys are out. Okay? So that's one thing. All right, so we'll see a bunch of Filipowski there today. So me, the 5.5 assists for Davion Mitchell, I like that. I took that. The 5.5 assists, I like it at 6.5 too, right? We know this team can give up the assists. We'll see what's going to happen. No Tyler Hero, so we right back to that concentrated usage at the point guard spot. That's what I like. Powell, points, threes, I like it. Larson, not fucking with him. Andrew Wiggins, now, if his 3-pointer came out at 1.5, I like it. I still like it as a parlay piece. 1.5, 2.5. That's going to be more in the straights category, but I like the 1.5 as a parlay piece. I'm always going to like his 1.5. When he start going to 2.5, that's when I stop betting him. Let me see something. Okay, and then Bam Adebayo, right? Bam Adebayo. You can look at him for points. 20.5. I like the 20.5 points here for Bam. There will be no Nurkic, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So I couldn't talk you off the 20.5 points for him. If you think he's froggy, you can get to the rebounds. You can look at his points plus rebounds and or his assists. So I'm fine with that. Favorite play over here is going to have to be the assist prop for Davion Mitchell. It's going to have to be that, and we'll see what's going to happen for sure. Right? I'll be taking this assist prop. Keontae George, all the usage in the world. Keep an eye on Lauri Markkanen. Still should have a ton of usage while Markkanen is in play. The 3 for him, 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's over in 4 straight. He's been killing it, man. Points, whatever. He's been killing it. He didn't do so well last time these two teams played. And then I'm not fucking with Ace Bailey. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't give a fuck how many times he hit 1.5, 3. I'm not fucking with him. If Markkanen comes back, his usage is gonna take a hit. So that's just is what it is. Markkanen hasn't played since January 12th for tanking purposes, right? So keep an eye out on Markkanen. And again, Kyle Filipowski. I could see Kyle Filipowski hit a 3 or something like that. Now I don't mind his rebounds. I don't. But it's probably going to be a fade for me. I'm probably just going to stay away from that shit personally. Sliding over here to Prize Picks here, right? Sliding over here to Prize Picks. Let me see. Davion Mitchell. Assist play here. Let's see. Davion Mitchell. Paul George 3.5 assists is something that I like. Pods 4 assists. Oh shit. And maybe Davion Mitchell, right? Put Davion Mitchell in there. Right here. So, if I'm looking at a 6 picks right now, you don't have to include these first games, but you can. Points plus rebounds for Kalkbrenner. LaMelo Ball, 7 assists. 8 rebounds for D'Angelo, what the fuck his name is. 3.5 assists for Paul George. 4 assists for Pods. 6 assists for Davion Mitchell. Now, that's a 6-man. A 3-man, right? Most 3-mans, you get paid on a power play, you get paid 6-1, right? 6-1. So if I'm looking at a 3-man here, I don't know. I don't know which one I would come up with a 3-man. But see, I'm not good at the parlay thing, right? But we get close. I'm not the best at the parlay thing. Before I get out of here, let's take a look at see what Jackson likes. Did we look at it already? Okay, so let's take a look at it. If we did, I don't remember. But I'm getting ready to get out of here right now. Remember, through the weekend, the weekdays, since my days has flipped now, and I'm not available in the morning, during the weekdays, we're going to look at the live show like we did last night. We went 5 or 6 on 2 Prize Picks plays, and we hit that bankroll builder. We hit the live bet on Durant points. We hit the 4-leg 3-point parlay at plus 800. We did good. Okay? So, Evan Mobley, double. They like, this is Jackson. If you're not familiar with Jackson, then you know it is what it is. I got a link down there in my YouTube. You can download it for free. It's AI. You can ask it questions, and we'll do a parlay generator right here too. You can ask it whatever you want to ask it, even for different sports, stuff like that. So I asked it, give me a top plays today. Using my code, you can get 25% off. Evan Mobley, double. That's what they like. They like Evan Mobley's double. He's over in 3 of 5. Davion Mitchell, assists and rebounds. I like the assist and rebounds. He's over his assist and rebound play in 9 of his last 10 games. Vucevic, 24.5 points plus rebounds. They like his points plus rebounds. Me, I like the 1.5, 3. You could very well put the 1.5, 3 on Prize Picks. I like that. That's going to be a straight bet for me. Don't listen. Get your straights in. I don't care how lame you might think it is. Get your straights in. Miles McBride's over 13.5 points and rebounds. He's over in 8 of 10. Jalen Suggs over 2.5 rebounds. You know he's just coming back. So you gotta do the extra leg work, right? Just don't take this and just run with it, because this is AI. You do the leg work. You know he's just coming back from a lot of games ago. So 2.5 rebounds. He was over this a lot though. I could go back over here. We'll hit the parlay generator, right? We'll hit the parlay generator. And you'll get this parlay generator for free. You know what I'm saying? So just sign up with my link. And even if you're not, for your free account. Lele Anderson said, "I'm still trying to learn." Just pop in here every time, every day with me, and we'll figure it out. This is free parlay generator. Free. See, AA powered parlay for today's games, instant, free. Boom, hit that. Now they throw some hockey in there, right? So they throw some hockey in there. This Dylan Cousins, Ottawa Senators, 1.5 shots on goal. Hits rate for him That's a minus 190. That's a parlay piece. Hit rate for him over in 9 of 10 type shit or whatever. This is a fucking hockey parlay, huh? I don't know. I wouldn't put this on there. That's an error or something. So that's a, I wouldn't put that on there. I wouldn't put that on there either. That's like minus 200s, 2800s or some shit like that. This Luka under 33.5 points. I don't know how I feel about that. Going up against his old team, going that building, he might want to go in there and get his ass 50. No problem. He might want to go in there and get his ass 50 versus his older team. My older team. I'll be scared of that. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be scared of that. So they gave us. I wouldn't. Let's generate another one. How about that? Let's generate another one. And it's easy to do. Go over here. Boom. Hit that. Free parlay generator. Click it again. Okay. Jackson's Elite 4-leg money line parlay. Okay, it's a money line parlay. Boston Celtics money line. That's wrong. That's got to be wrong. Plus 102. Where'd they get that shit from? Bulls was the favorites. Let me find out. At Derrick Rose night. Ooh, Derrick Rose night. Bulls the favorite. Oh, shit. The Bulls the favorite. That's crazy work, right? Damn. Nashville Predators. Minus 118. Charlotte's money line. Minus 520. Don't know how I feel about that. Minus 520, but minus 186, Houston Cougars money line. This is a little college in there, right? There it is right there. If you like it, take a screenshot of it. Boston Celtics, the Predators, Charlotte Hornets, and then Houston Cougars. If you like that, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot right there. Bang, take a screenshot. We'll generate one more. Right? We'll generate one more. Bang. They gave us the same one again. Let's go back. Generate another one. This is a NHL player prop parlay. I wouldn't put this 21 on there, 2,800, but this Cousins minus 190 and this Tuke minus 105. Take a screenshot, whatever the case may be, right? Hit rates, 9 of 10. This one right here, hit rate, 8 of 10, okay? I don't know shit about hockey. If this one here, minus 28, I probably wouldn't put that there, right? So, you guys want to take a screenshot of that? Boom, there you go right there. You can take a screenshot of that if you want, right? So it is what it is, all right? Take what you like, leave what you don't. For this first game here, if we put a parlay together for this first game, I would go with, let me see, player combos. Let's see. I'm going to go, where the fuck is, don't even have him listed. The center. Okay. Let's go, let's go assists. 6 assists for LaMelo Ball. I'm finna take his 7 assists. Something, not too many big odds or nothing like that, man. Let's go 5 rebounds for Kalkbrenner. Let's go to points. Let's go to 5 points for Kalkbrenner. Shit look like it's gonna be painful. Already look like it's gonna be painful. Let's go to rebounds. Damn, Champagne 8 rebounds, minus 188. What the fuck? Its rebounds is at 8.5. 9.5. Damn. How about some raw points in there? I'm not even trying to. Man, go 15 points for LaMelo. How about 10 points? Just a plus 300, plus 400. I don't care. 10 points for Carrington. How about, what's that? How about a plus 400? 10 points for Trey. That ain't plus 400. 12 points. 13 points for Trey. 14 points for Trey. Or the three. A few threes. I like a 3-point parlay here too. Something like 2 threes for Bridges. I don't want to get carried away though. Carrington 10 points. Kalkbrenner. LaMelo 6 assists. 5 points for Kalkbrenner. Man, I'm tempted to take that 15 points for Trey. Diabate rebounds. 8 of them. I just want a plus 500. Something to hit. That's all. 500.
You arrived? How did that fall? I need that code. In your phone.
Keyshawn George. I forgot all about Keyshawn George.
Your phone did again? Honey, why you keep doing it? Why you keep doing that? What do you have to get upset? You picking up bad habits, your ass will not be getting up on time. How the fuck you gonna get to sleep? You need to start putting your shit on the charger before you lay down. They did it.
Yeah.
Markel said he wanna go up there at 11:30.
I'm finna get off here. I'm finna get off. I'm waiting on him. He said he told me he had to be up there at 12 last night, but he said 11:30.
He gotta be there. He gotta be up there by 12:30, but he wanna go early to be with his friends and watch the game.
I'm finna get him. I'll take him. I'll probably go up there with him. I don't know. His game at 2:00, right? What happened? What happened with his? Why they take? What happened? Kalkbrenner. Oh, we missed that value. Wizards will start Carlton, George, Riley. Who the hell is Riley? And Sarr. Who the fuck is Riley? The youngest in lineup in NBA history. Damn, they must have thought Kalkbrenner wasn't going to start. Damn, let me see something. That must have been good value. We missed that good value. Champagne, they have to reiterate them lines now. So I didn't get a chance to finish this out, but y'all know where it's at and where I'm at with that situation, man. Straight up, man. Y'all know where I'm at with that situation, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and lock this Prize Picks one in. So it is what it is. They done took Kalkbrenner down on Prize Picks too. Fuck, man. Trying to sit up here. I'm supposed to lock that in first, man. I'm supposed to lock that shit in first. It was at 13.5. His points plus rebounds. We're going to see where it's going to be at right now. But I'm finna get up out of here, guys. I'm finna get up out of here. Let me see. Make sure y'all got me on tails up there, and then, you'll probably catch it, man. You'll probably catch it, man. Damn, I missed out on that value. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll holler.